I tutored a long time, 29th Street. That's how I came up. But like my rap beginnings was Meadowview, the Bloods, and we was all doing it. So that's like my rap beginnings. So I've always been kind of that's why I had to do that Bloods and Crips album. It was an album we did because I was like on both sides. So it's really.
Why ain't I see you around back when I was down?
I was born in Memphis, but moved to Sac when I was 2, South Sac. Went to Kennedy and Christian Brothers. Started tutoring the Crips at a high school. That's how I met Lynch. I was working and some of my students said, Lynch and Doc are filming a video around the corner. So I could either stay at work, but when I went ahead and, when I'm going to introduce myself, Lynch was cool. I said, introduced myself to Doc. I said, hey, Doc, nice to meet you. We all knew of each other. But Doc said, Doc, I like your album. It was a set ripping. They're doing the set ripping
block style.
They're doing
the
video for that.
Classic album.
So I said, I like your music, Doc. He said, oh, you like that? So it was funny to me. Like,
yeah. So, but let me ask you this, because you have a very, eclectic style of music. Like, what were your influences growing up musically?
E40, that's my idol, man. You go to his shows and the people, he's a symbol of fun, you know? Just doing music where you just do it, where you just do what you suppose. Earlier you were saying like the Sac sound, and I fit in the Sac umbrella, but I just got my own niche. So, Rakim, Professor X of the X Clan.
Oh, X Clan was dope. Yeah.
Sissy.
Yeah, Sissy. Yeah.
Well, still listen to that.
Yeah.
They don't do that no more.
X Clan was super dope.
Man.
And I don't know if it was the production, because they were very militant and positive, but the production behind them, like the music was cracking.
Just the movement.
Yeah.
Having movements behind them, We're in a movement now.
Yeah.
The Fahrenheit Schlangs is a search for the truth. Okay, so we're moving forward.
Yeah. So but I'm trying to figure out the inspiration for developing DE, because it's only one of you. Yeah. No one talks like you. No one raps like you. No one has the voice. No one, you create your own, which I could see the inspiration from 40. You create your own verbiage and slang, I mean, what kind of kid were you? What were you watching?
The picture you have is probably correct. But sometimes you just got to do your own thing, you know? And not overcomplicate it. Sometimes I listen to the old music and I was doing what I thought I was supposed to be doing. But by the time Planet Zero, I was just like, I'm tired. I'm tired.
Yeah.
So I just started making music like I thought it should be made.
Yeah. What part of Sac you from?
South
Sac.
South Sac.
So how did you escape, or you made a conscious choice not to partake in the gang?
Well, I had a good family and good parents, and so I was more going into the gang. So like I was saying, I tutored a long time, 29th Street. That's how I came up. But like my rap beginnings was Meadowview, the Bloods, and we was all doing it. So that's like my rap beginnings. So I've always been kind of that's why I had to do that Bloods and Crips album. It was an album we did because I was like on both sides. So it's really contributing to like my foundation to that culture. Like, I always been a teacher for 18 years, and I teach in the hood and just bringing in, trying to bring up the people.
And you teach math? You tutor?
Math cards. No, I'm a math teacher, middle school.
Wow.
7.
Oh, that's dope.
8.
That's dope. So naturally, I'm assuming you're good at math.
Oh, it's everywhere. Math is everywhere.
Yeah. Man, math lost me, bro. I was good at my times tables, right? And division, right? But when they started putting letters with numbers.
Tell you to balance.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I've developed an aversion. Algebra, I never understood the reason for it. I used to be in school, I think they introduced it in middle school. I would literally be just off.
You don't like the Pythagorean thing?
No, because I'm thinking,
But hold on,
because I'm thinking to myself, where in my fucking life am I gonna use this and need to know what 2A,
plus 3B.
Bam, let me interject right there.
Please, no, please.
Off camera, before we started the whoop-de-whoop and the whoop-de-whoop, you had told me all kind of stories about traveling, all kind of whoop-de-whoop, doing all kind of math on the whoop-de-whoop.
That's basic math.
Is it though?
But 2x times 3y.
But this is an angle. Even the lighting, that's a boom, boom, boom angle.
Okay, yeah, it's very
Rachel,
obtuse.
tell 'em.
It's an obtuse angle with
geometry,
with
But
the
you were
congruent
talking
linear.
all kind of math for like 30 minutes. That it was good math, real math. And then you say, when are you going to use this? We on Holdin court. You've been using
That was
it.
multiplication. You know what I mean? That was multiplication.
It was more than that, man. It's like being able to project, you know? And it's ratios and it's percentages. Money and time, chances, probability.
Probability, now that I was very good at.
You were very specific.
Yes,
you are a master of probability.
I live my fucking life in probability.
So in essence, you are a master of mathematicars yourself, just your own niche.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying, it's everywhere, everybody got to use it.
That makes sense.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Wait, do your students know that you're first degree the DE?
I was able to keep it a secret for a long time before the internet. So like the Lynch stuff, it was like two different worlds. But just this internet, Tutograms and the Insta chats. So now it's like...
Googles.
So hold on. So you're on Lynch's albums, and 2, which I know went at least gold, right? And you're able to still maintain a level of anonymity within Sacramento, and they're not putting 2 and 2 together?
I actually have probably about 40,000 students in Sacramento from teaching, and I've taught probably about 80 schools. Like I was a sub for 6 years. So I'm actually more, if I were to walk in somewhere and I knew who I was, chances are I was as a teacher.
Yes.
Rather than so it's kind of, it's a mixed bag. It's like different,
Yeah.
But I do try, I don't like go in the classroom. And I don't go in the booth talking about math. But I mean, I guess it's all just making the world a better place.
Let me ask you, have you ever like been in class or in a school and then they're talking about the music or listening to the music and you just like,
right.
Oh, you like that, huh? You don't say.
But not really.
Okay.
Not really, because I'm the meanest teacher that they'll have. So I'm mean and nice, but you gotta see the mean. You gotta get through the mean.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to, I'm trying to really invest in them and make their lives better through math.
So that's a calling, right? So, I mean, where did that come about that you said, you know what, I'm passionate about this? This is because everybody just can't be a teacher, not good ones,
Well, like I was out, I was tutoring when I started rapping. So they've both been simultaneous the whole time. But it's just about making the world a better place and using it as a tool, as a tool to build decision makers, logical thinkers.